Look at that clock going down, baby. Knicks in what?
Knicks in 5.
Knicks in what? Let's go. Let's go. Second round basketball, baby. Your New York Knicks.
We're about to be in the second round.
What a performance. Who's the man again?
Let's
go. Look at Mitch. Big. Let me get you, big Mitch. Let me get you, big Mitch.
Take notes.
Big Mitch.
We're here.
My man, Alex.
It's different this time.
What's up, guys? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
106-95, baby. Game 5. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5. Here we go. Round 2. Who we playing in round 2?
We did it.
We did it. I'm still like kind of. I'm like shaking, kind of a little bit, kind of nervous because I'm like, wow, like
He did
this
it.
team.
This team, listen, for how long this season, right? We've been trying to convince the NBA world, but a lot of it has been trying to convince ourselves. This team has been good. They've beaten good teams. Their record against 500 teams is excellent. Since Josh Hart, they've become one of the 5 best teams in the NBA. They've been beating everyone. We finished the season just on a run. Long winning streak. Beating teams. Playing hard. This series did not look any different from how we look in the season. Obviously, some guys struggle a bit more, but how we played during the season, exactly how we played in this entire series.
And I have to stress this team because the entire team is involved in this game.
Yep.
And that's what I love because even though I know Julius is injured right now, and we'll talk about that a bit later because I hope that's not going to affect. I hope he's going to get some time to rest.
But I'm glad. That's why we had to win tonight.
Right. Hope he's going to get some time to rest. But the rest of the team all knows how to step up. They all know how to be effective on the court. And I have to talk about Mitchell Robinson. Oh my
Big Mitch!
goodness. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. Because, you know, I always say I'm still learning the game of basketball because I am. I had no idea how important rebounds were. I know it makes sense that they would be important, right? For you to get the offensive rebound, for you to get the ball back. But I had no idea how effective that was in a game. And Mitchell Robinson has shown me that getting the rebound can get you the point.
Listen, the Knicks have had, right? The Knicks have had a top 3. We were the 3rd best offense in the league, but we're not a great shooting team.
Right.
We don't hit a ton of threes. It doesn't really add up, right? If you add up like why teams are great, it doesn't add up. You know what we do? We don't turn the ball over, and we get every offensive rebound.
Defense and rebounds.
Our offensive rebounding. This series, the defense was excellent. Our offensive rebounding all season long was excellent. When we added Josh Hart, we went to another level. Mitchell and Josh Hart were basically challenging each other tonight so we could get more rebounds. And the Cavs, that was a weakness coming into the series. I spoke about it. The funny thing about this is, and you're going to see Cavs fans are pissed at their team because they didn't rate us. They didn't understand how good we were. We were telling them, listen, these are not
underrated
100%.
as usual.
And the Cavs aren't they're not a good rebounding team. That's the thing too. It's not just like the Knicks are great and they're good as well. They were not really a good rebounding team. I knew we'd have an advantage there. That said, I didn't think it would be so stark. Mr. Robinson tonight has the game of his career. This is the game, right? You go back to the draft. The excitement about Mitch. We're getting this guy. Didn't go to college. Big talent coming out of Chamelette High School in Louisiana. We wanted to see what would happen with him. He comes out here tonight and has the game of his life. Let me read the stat line for him. 6 for 9 from the field. 18 rebounds, 11 offensive. I saw a stat. Most offensive rebounds.
Since Patrick Ewing, is that what you said?
Yes, it's Patrick Ewing. And Mitchell Robinson is our longtime center for the New York Knicks. These guys are young. They're making the playoff legacy. He just completely abused Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. They had no chance. How many times he's just under the board? Jumping, getting it, getting it, going again. I tweeted during the game that if he was there instead of Charles Smith, he would have scored on the third one. But Mitch, I want to give him his props, man, because we saw this guy be skinny, get pushed around a little bit, foul trouble, injuries. Like, he's been through so much to get to this point. And I think that sums up this entire playoff. I want to say a run. It's one round, but it's a bit of a run so far for the Knicks.
Right.
We've seen these guys go through it all, and now they're getting to shine.
They're getting to shine, and you can feel that they're getting to shine. They're loving how they're playing. They're playing confident.
Yeah.
They're playing with poise.
Yep.
Josh Hart just used the word poise and composed. And I told you earlier that they're not acting cocky at all.
At all.
So even though they're a good team and they know they're a good team, they are playing with this like level of just sort of quiet confidence.
Matter of factness, in a way.
Quiet confidence.
Yep.
They have a great poise. They're shaking each other's hands after the game. Yes, of course, they're all really excited tonight that they made it through, and we're going to go into the second round, and they're waiting to see who they're going to play. But they know that when it's not finished, it's not finished.
Yeah,
right?
it's not finished. Job's not done.
And even with these last couple of games here, or the last game here, the game tonight, they were saying that too. They were like, yeah, like
we didn't do nothing yet.
We have another game to play.
They asked RJ another round and a lot of other games to play.
Well, I meant this game.
Oh, you mean like coming into game 5.
Yeah.
RJ said at the start of the season, what's the goal? He said, shock the world. Right?
Ooh.
And that man there, you got to talk. Hold up. Let me get the stat line for tonight. Actually, you got it right. You got it right here. RJ Barrett with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Again, just active, getting things done. You've given RJ a lot of grief this season. I'm putting you on trial, but hold up.
I've given him a lot of grief.
But I know you love him.
I've given him a lot of grief because all I wanted to see was what we saw during playoff RJ.
Yeah.
RJ 2.0. We knew he had it in him, and we were supporting him the whole time, but game after game, it was... But you know, this the one thing I would say is game after game, we're watching him and we're like, is he a bust, is he a bust? Third pick, right? But the one thing that never faltered was his
demeanor.
His whole demeanor, how he carried himself, how he continued to just play like solidly, just kind of go through the motions, and he stepped up and shut me up, which was all I kept asking for him to do.
You did. I gotta give you props. You said it.
I was like, shut me up. Come out and play and shut me up, and I'm here for it. I'm down for it. I am down for you, RJ, to play the way that you played during these playoffs. Wow. I mean, and the thing is, I'm watching these games, I'm watching him play, and I'm just like, my mouth is dropping. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Who is this kid? This is who we wanted to see.
Yeah, listen.
This is who we wanted to see. And listen, if it is that RJ was like, hey, I'm waiting for, the end of the regular season to step up, then fine.
Yeah, listen.
That's what he's doing.
RJ's had these stretches, right? Dropped 46 versus Miami early in the season. We've seen RJ play well in little spades. This performance, especially because I thought he would struggle, right? They have 2 bigs. RJ loves to go to the rim.
Right.
If you just think about that, he gets blocked a lot of the rim. You see it in the regular season. But he used his body so well this series. He got into Mobley. He got into Allen when he needed to. And was able to get the layups there. RJ really carried us. And I want to say, game 3 at the Garden, right? Brunson and Randall, I remember, had like 2 points each at the end of the first quarter. And it was all RJ. That was a huge game. That was the game back at the Garden. After 1-1, we got blown out in game 2. Yep. And RJ took charge then, and then he just kept building on that. These guys, the way they're feeling going into the next round, they must be feeling excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Josh Hart, because this has been one of the best NBA midseason trades of all time at this rate. It's getting up there. We're gonna see where the season ends up for us. But Josh Hart tonight, 4 points, 12 boards, 2 assists. He hit a couple of shots that I'm like, whoa, Josh Hart, that's not your shot. But he's there, he's active, he's getting on the boards, he's a dog. People say, Josh Hart got that dog in him.
And it reminds me of John Starks, is what they say.
His energy, but he's a defense, it's a little bit different in how it comes out. But people say, oh, Josh Hart got that dog in him. I think pit bulls have Josh Hart in them. Right? That's how much of a dog this guy is. Him and Brunson, that chemistry makes both players better. Brunson having someone he can trust. Josh Hart, how many minutes? He played 46 minutes tonight. He missed 1 minute and 14 seconds. And in the game before, Josh Hart did tell Tids, I could play all 48 if you need it. He proved it tonight. Let's talk about Julius Randle, right? Goes down. That's the sour note of tonight. And I was worried at halftime because I thought it could kind of shock the team.
Right.
We're going to see what happened with Randle. But he comes out in that first quarter. All the drama from the last game where he's on the bench in the fourth, this, that, the other. And he comes out in the first quarter. He's passing the ball. He's making everything happen. He gave us huge minutes. I mean, read the stats real quick before you talk. 13 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Only 16 minutes, but he gave us so much in that time.
He did. And you know what's important about after he got injured? He came back out to support the team.
Yep.
And that is so important because either way, he's part of the Knicks, so he could be in the locker room supporting the team. But the fact that he made the effort to show his face, I think also shows a lot for the team. To show that we are a team and I'm here for you guys and he wants the team to win. So that was great. I don't know. This is this injury on the same foot.
Yeah, that's a rough thing.
So that's rough, and
So go Bucks tonight. We need that series to go as long as possible. 7. And then hopefully the Heat still win.
Much time to
Listen,
to
we're going. We're going to game 2.
Oh, we're going.
Sorry, we're going somewhere in round 2.
A game.
We're going to an away
game somewhere.
Yeah.
Wherever the game's going to be, we're definitely going to go. But listen, man, Julius was having a great first half.
Yeah.
And you know,
It was such a
unfortunately,
shame, yeah.
towards that last minute is when he twisted the ankle. So listen, he's got to get better. They know he's got to get better. The team also knows how to step up without him playing.
Because Mr. Man in the second half made sure in that third quarter immediately that we were missing Julius.
Obi Toppin.
Obi
Toppin. Yo, this kid. You know what Obi Toppin does too? When Obi Toppin comes on the floor, same as with Quickly, they make the team move quicker.
Yeah, up and down.
So they create. I noticed, and actually, RJ, who's someone who I've said to you before, he's like trudging up the court. I see that when Quickly and Obi are in, RJ moves faster too. It's almost like they just kind of set the pace.
Yeah.
And so it's better for the team as well. Now, Obi obviously is not this bully ball and this like tough, strong guy like how Randall is. So people are not going to be afraid to bump it. People are not going to be afraid to bump into him and knock him down.
Right.
But he plays more finesse. Right, he's quick. He can get up there. He's scoring from the corner.
Yeah, he's hitting his threes.
Tonight. Hold on, he's
hitting his threes, baby.
From the mid section.
He had the mid section.
He scored. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Mid-range jumper, mid-range jumper.
Yeah, he didn't do his normal. He scored.
Yeah,
he never scored before.
Obi's been expanding his game. We mentioned it before the end of the season, right? Obviously, that Randall injury was untimely, and then looking at him injuring it again, that's all built up from that. However, when he was out, we said, Obi's going to get some minutes here. And this was huge before the playoffs. Because this season, you mentioned the whole team. We've seen all these guys have moments.
We have.
Deuce had his moments, right? Quickly had his moments. Talk about Quickly in a second. Hartenstein, Mitch, RJ, Brunson, goes on and on. Everybody had their moment. Quentin Grimes. But Obi kind of didn't.
Right.
To end the season, gets real comfortable. Playing big minutes up and down the court. Like you said, the kids play quick transition basketball. It's fun to watch. And you saw, those minutes were huge. Obi scores 12 points in that third quarter, right?
Right.
And remember, you're coming in after Randall gets injured. Cleveland's a little bit excited now that, okay,
right.
Randall's out. Let's see what we can do. And Obi just makes sure that we could punch them in the mouth. This was a game where we were supposed to take a big punch from Cleveland. Home crowd, game 5, and the Knicks just never left them in it.
Their home crowd sucks compared to what's going on in New York.
Oh, it's pandemonium at the Garden, baby.
The next thing, too, with those young guys, what I'm watching is, yes, quick on the court, but they also seem to be playing very loose.
Yeah, they're playing free.
And comfortable, which I really, really like because they play better when they're playing that way. They weren't playing scared at all. We ain't scared over here.
We ain't scared.
We ain't scared.
We ain't scared. Let's talk about Quickly real quick. Quickly gives us some good minutes tonight. Didn't hit a lot of shots, 5 for 15, but he shot the ball.
19 points.
Hit 19 points, and he played like Quickly. Even though he missed, I felt like, okay,
he played
this
like
is IQ.
Quickly. This is what we wanted to see. And for these guys too, like he needed to have that game.
Yep.
He needed to have that game before we go to play in the second round because so far we were like, Quickly's not showing up.
Yeah.
Like what's happening? He played great defense, like you said the other
Whole
day.
series, his defense has been great, but
he wasn't scoring,
yeah.
and we needed those points because at the end of the day, as much great rebounds, great defense, you still need the points to be able to win the game.
Yes, you do.
So Quickly, tonight had a good game, so that's good for him, good for his confidence. And I think going into the second round, these guys are going to feel, they feel great. They said I think Josh Hart said he feels awesome.
Listen, how could you not? The vibes are amazing. Fans celebrating outside the Garden right now. We're not even home.
I know.
The city is alive. The Knicks are, so many people all of a sudden rocking Knicks gear. Right? We used to be driving through the city. Moms would be like, yo, what up, Knicks? And you see somebody in Knicks gear, they give her a weird look. Now they're going to be rocking with us. Allergies out here kicking our ass.
Yeah, man.
Let me say this. Can we kind of save the best for last? Jalen Brunson, our leader. Listen, a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell. I said it from the jump. I'm good on Donovan Mitchell. I liked him. If we made the trade, I would have been happy with it, but I didn't. Like, when it broke apart, I said, you know what? I'm good. Let's see what the young guys could do. We didn't get a lot from Grimes this series. He's injured.
Right.
He's going to get better now that we get some time off. I expect Grimes to have a much better series in the second round, but Jalen Brunson, steady. He didn't have the greatest of games tonight, right? Good first half. Second half, a lot tougher for him.
23 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds.
But he's our leader.
Right.
And that's the thing. He's steady. I love it. He made another clutch bucket down late. The up-under fakes getting under there. He plays so much bigger than his size. I don't want any other point guard in the league but Jalen Brunson. I would not trade Jalen Brunson for anyone in the league. Maybe Steph Curry. But for real, even then I wouldn't do it. Jalen Brunson is our guy. And that's something I love about this Knick team. This team feels like our team. It's something I know you've always loved. You always spoke about when you talk about free agents. We're back, right? A couple years ago. We're hanging out the day of free agency. And bam! The Nets signed KD and Kyrie. We're forced to get Randall as a consolation prize.
Right.
Look at us now. And look at
us
I'm just saying,
now.
look at where we ended up. Look at this Knick team. Mitchell Robinson drafted. Julius Randle signed as a free agent, not someone a lot of teams wanted. Came here, right? At small forward, RJ Barrett drafted. Shooting guard, Quentin Grimes drafted. Point guard, Jalen Brunson, free agent, yes.
Right.
A guy who came here, right? Maybe not really thought of in Dallas as he should have been. Mark Cuban messed up there. Go to the bench. Josh Hart, never been in the playoffs, bounced around the league a couple times. A lot of teams loved it. A lot of teams loved him. Comes to the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, boom, quickly we drafted him. Hartenstein, good signing, great part of the team. Obi Toppin, we drafted him. We built this team. This is our team.
We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. And here we go. We're in the 80s with Jefferson Starship. But listen,
what a series! What a series, man!
They did
everything.
I'm gonna come down off the high.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't have to come down off the high. We're going into the second round. Let's just keep it up. Let's just keep it up. Let's keep it going.
8 teams left.
Go Knicks, go Knicks, go Knicks. We said Knicks. You said Knicks in 6, and then you said Knicks in 5.
I said Knicks in 5.
I was drunk on Sunday saying Knicks in 5, but I meant it.
You meant it.
You meant it. And we got it. We have friends out that left New York to go to Cleveland.
Jazz and Jen, Knicks Omni fans, shout out to them.
We wanted to go to Cleveland too, but we were like, nah, we gotta chill. We had some work to do, but it's all good because we are now here solidly in the second round. Put some respect on our name, according to Knicks Fan TV.
Shout out to CP. Let me tell you guys real quick, just on that note, right? We've been through a lot, guys. Ron Baker. Cleanthony, what was his name? Cleanthony Early.
Alfred Payton.
Jorts. Remember Jorts? Andy Routens. We've been through a lot, guys. It's been a rough 20 years. We had a couple good years in there, but the Knicks have proven it. We built this the right way. This team is young. This team is fun. This team is together. Sky's the limit. Don't let anyone tell you to calm down. We deserve this. No one gave us a chance, and now we're one of the best 8 teams in the NBA. I'm going to say this. Since Josh Hart, our record is one of the top 3-4 records in the NBA. These teams did not respect us. They did not see what we were doing in the regular season. Knicks fans know. They didn't. Other teams, like, yes, as much as Mitchell Robinson played great tonight,
right.
I'm also not shocked. I've seen Mitchell Robinson destroy people. The league didn't know.
Yeah.
The Cleveland fans right now are so pissed at their players, and I'm telling them, listen, I know you guys have some holes, but we're just really good. They still don't believe we're really good. We're going to keep proving it. Bring on round 2. I'm ready. I don't care what we play.
Let's go. I like that. I don't
care what we play. Let's go Knicks. Listen, real quick. This month is actually going to be the 5-year anniversary. 6 years, maybe. 5 years of us starting this channel. And I want to thank all of you for rocking with us. We've been through so much together. I know we've taken breaks. We've come back. But we appreciate you guys so much. And we can all share this moment together. Yeah, thing is, what Knicks fans we've been through, we have that shared pain.
Yeah, we do.
We've been through it. I could cry.
We do.
I could cry.
This month, April, which is my birthday month, by the way, has been a hell of a month. In a good way.
Yep.
Like, in a great way for the Knicks. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we are where we are. And let's just continue bringing on this happiness and this joy. Bring me joy into my life. Let's go.
Let's go, Knicks. Peace out, y'all. And shout out, rest in peace again to Mr. Willis Reed. This season is for him. Sky's the limit. Watch how far we go.
Ooh.
Watch how far we go.